choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, it's Garner. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his chart. That's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
3rd down, they go with Walker. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goals to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bears offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll step up and run this.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun. It is Smith. They'll knock him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
You know this defense works all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. They'll try the right side with Swift. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and short yardage. Here's Williams. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scrambles and give them a new set of down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. In for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive following that sack.
To the goal line and in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Well, Seahawks offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now, faking the give. The second down throw is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Third, they need 8. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is Great work. Difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here comes Swift. They toss it right. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
At the 34-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Back to Odunze again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Toss right side to the tight end Komet. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense is going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Darnold now on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
One final throw before the break, and that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible out.
He'll step up and run, and he'll get this up close to a 1st down, working it to the 33-yard line.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
He's got a love one, free left side.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time, comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
2nd and 10. Here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On the ground, it's Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 8. Brings up
Boye Mafe. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
It is 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away. And at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They're in a 10-point hold, 13-3, as this drive starts with 1st down. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And this is going to be a Seahawks 1st down. They'll take this up to the 38-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
1st down, Seattle.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, here's Garner. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
on play action. Here's Darnold. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. A former All-Pro, Jalen Ramsey, coming off the corner blitz to bring him down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Operating from the gun is Darnold. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Darnold. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive.
That is hot. What a throw. Cooper, Cup, touchdown, Seattle.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Duvernay on the return. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. A play fake. Now Williams. That's complete. To Moore on the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Throwing is Williams. Down the field, he's got Duvernay. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here's a second and 9. They'll drop to throw. To the outside. A catch made by Moore. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better. for third down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Pick up a 14 as he takes it to the 14. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. Steers clear. First tackler working his way forward for a gain of about 4. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, it's Williams. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up for first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Smith and Diggs on left side, he's got it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
That's for the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. Final minute, one timeout remaining, and it's first and 10. Darnold to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They were the aggressors late. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field in Chicago.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, Daniels. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, playing his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front three, your front four, your front five, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit. And that's what he did on that play.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Now Hill to return it. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, right at the 30. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Play action, now Jackson. Little juke, and he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now Jackson. It's complete to Hopkins. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. And he's got it. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins from 17 yards out. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing.